Okie dokie, our next video is going to be about ratio. So ratio is pretty easy. Remember, we've talked about it before. It's how many of one thing compared to another thing. So I think I use the analogy a lot about the rice cooker. Okay, so to make rice for our family, 2 cups of rice is to 3 cups of water. So we need 2 cups of rice for every 3 cups of water, vice versa. So this is a very simple example of a ratio question. So there could be a couple of different ones that you could ask in this question, but let's start really simple. So if somebody said to you, what is the ratio of orange circles to purple circles? Now, because they've asked orange circles first, that means that's the answer we have to write first. So there is 1 orange circle. So 1, remember, is 2. That's our ratio sign. So 1 orange circle is 2, 1, 2, 2 purple circles. So the ratio of orange circles to purple circles is 1:2. All right, what about this time if we were to say, what is the ratio of purple circles to blue squares? So again, starting with purple circles. So this time, 2 is our first number. Is 2, our ratio sign always goes there in the middle. What did I say? Blue squares. Blue squares, there are 2. Now remember, sometimes you're going to be asked to simplify your ratio. So remember, simplifying ratios is just like simplifying fractions. You are trying to get it down to the lowest common factors. So in this case, 2:2 becomes 1:1 because there is the same number of purple circles as there are 2 blue squares. What about, just to make it a little bit trickier for some of you, what about if I said, what is the ratio of white or silver squares, these ones, what is the ratio of white squares to the rest of the shapes? White squares to the rest of the shapes. So again, we're going to start 1, 2. There's 2 of them. So we're going to put our 2 is 2. So the rest of the shapes is everything except for those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2:5. And that's how we ratio.